Forget these haikus. Wind, show me where there are Mongols to kill. Okay. You are a good horse, Cisco.
Hill! Hill!
I'm about to die, samurai! Come and face me. Today we're going to review Ghost of Tsushima. This is a great open world action game. It will probably be very influential, like how over this decade, like how Arkham and Dark Souls were over the last decade. Combat has a great feel, a lot of good timing and impacts. Early add to it. Stance switching adds a lot to the dodge and hit combat. It's good that the stances aren't all unlocked at once. They're put in slowly. It's also good that they don't trivialize combat once you have them all. The bow and gadgets are also pretty fun. There's fun skills and upgrades and the skills. Standoff is pretty good, but at the end of like an AR session that can be quite taxing to try to concentrate. I mostly played honorably, but there was some stealth. But I did play some stealth, and when I played it was pretty good. The grappling hook and platforming are a bit underutilized, I think. Especially the grappling hook has a real good feel to it. The dueling boss fights are really good. They have a real intense feel. But unfortunately, a lot of the moves between boss fights are reused. So there's not a big variety of moves between bosses. Difficulty can sway a bit too much in this game. Can go between being too easy or too hard, but mostly it's fine. Exploring open world has a great feel to it, and it really conveys that lone wanderer feel. This game has a great story. You see these people in Tsushima are being invaded, and the characters are put under a lot of duress, and really testing their values, and some get more into the code and some get more out of it. Everybody's put at these moral crossroads. The main guy, he's really torn between trying to make sure the people of his island are safe, but also not breaking his code and keeping up order. People trying to maintain their integrity in tough situations is pretty relevant to 2020 and 2021. Really fitting that when it came out. There's good characters you care about. The side missions are good, but side missions within the quest line can be repetitive. The bow guy's always doing bow stuff. This lady's doing stuff is always doing stealth stuff. I'm sort of unsure if there should be more impactful decisions, or maybe like an honor level or both in this game. Because at one way, I understand, because you think it'd be great to have impact on the story as a video game, but I also would see that like a writer would want to make sure that they're writing one story and can be a bit more impactful that way. The aesthetics are good, a lot of good use of color, a lot of good detailed villages and wilderness. The wind down the environment looks really good. There's a lot of good music, especially that one dueling song. The Kurosaka, I think that's how you say it. I think that's what it was. Black and white mode is pretty good, and it's good that it works, especially with how the color mode has good use of color. The sound of making it sound like an old movie is fun. Unfortunately, some of the UI elements don't work as well, especially in the menus. But overall, this is a great game. It's my game of the year, getting a 9.28. Now we're done with the main part. I'm going to go to a bit of spoilers for the rest of the video. Um, so the ending duel is a great summary of the theme of this game. Um, it really, I really like how like neither of them hate each other, but their ideals are clashing and it's leading them to fight. It's really impactful and it really culminates everything that the story's been leading to. On a side note, Siska the horse does not die like unlike poor Nobu, or whatever you name your horse, and then you have to replace him with that horse, your second pick horse, name, and he's just not a good horse. Anyway, that's about it. Thank you to anyone who likes, comments, or subscribes.